everybody. This is a sad tower garden update. I think I fried my tower garden. So I came out here the other day and I was gonna trim down my squash plants because I thought that would be a good idea to just trim them up a little bit and open everything up so that everything could get more light. And when I did that, I found there was a lot of bug damage down in there. I found some squash bugs and I found some a bunch of little worms. I think maybe some moths have been laying eggs in the flowers of the squash. A lot of the flowers had one little hole bored in it, and then there would be a worm inside it. And so I tried to tear off everything that had a lot of bug damage, and I sprayed everything down with apple cider vinegar, and I think I didn't have it diluted enough. I only had it probably diluted by a third, which I really should have thought that through, but I didn't because I was in a rush trying to rescue my plants. And it was also kind of the middle of the day when I did this. So yeah, not the smartest thing, but I want you all to be able to learn from my mistakes. So I'm going to just share this, even though it kind of hurts. But as you can see, spraying any leaves with any liquid in the middle of the day is a bad idea. I know better. I don't know why I wasn't thinking straight. But also, I think the apple cider vinegar might have been way too strong for these guys. So a lot of the leaves are just really crackly. And the leaves that probably didn't get sprayed quite so much or didn't get hit by the sun that afternoon are still okay. So I think a lot of these plants are going to be okay. The green beans and the cucumbers still seem to be fine. So the cucumbers their flowers are not having holes bored in them, and they're doing just fine. I don't know if the squash flowers are just so juicy or what, but I found quite a few green beans the other day, and Cyrus ate them all, and you can see there's still a lot of, there's baby cucumbers, there's a little bit bigger cucumber. I did find that some of those little wormies were getting in the actual cucumbers themselves, but this one seems fine. So I got one of those little ultraviolet light things over there to hopefully attract all those bugs and get them away from here. But yeah, there's a couple things at play here. And one was everything was getting overgrown. It's okay. Please don't pick it right now, baby. Everything was getting kind of overgrown, and I enjoyed just looking at it, but I wasn't checking for bugs for a little while there because I just figured that no bugs would bother my tower. However, apparently it's not completely free from bugs. Now, I am happy that I haven't had to worry a bit about squash vine borers, which is the first year I haven't had to do that. But I did, have some pest damage. Now, I did notice it may be that my mineral and pH levels were a little off because I thought I had it down to a science and did it really quick one day. But then this last time when I had to fill it up, I realized I had it stirred around and tested it, and I thought it was actually way too base, but then I stirred it around a little more, and then it was back to being acidic. So I realized maybe I just didn't stir it enough the other day. So I may have had it a little too acidic for the plants, and that may have caused, them to be a little weaker to pests. But yeah, anyway, just wanted to let you guys know some of the ins and outs. Keep an eye on squash. Also, something I learned, you really don't want to have quite so many big plants on a tower garden at once. It's really best one squash plant, or maybe two, or one tomato plant is a good amount because it kind of takes over. As you saw, mine kind of took over. So I did actually cut out a couple of the squash plants, and my tomatoes, I don't know what to do with them. They're kind of scraggly, but I keep hoping maybe. But I think I'm going to start some new plants. I'm going to pop some seeds in there. I actually trimmed off my my broccoli and collards. I'm going to have them trim those off because I think it's a bit too hot for them. And I'm going to try popping some seeds out there just to see what they're going to do. But I also got out the seed starter guide, and it's super easy to start seeds. So I'm going to start some new ones and pop them in there as well. And we're still going to have a great garden this year. And we have been enjoying the produce from this. It's just, I wanted you guys to know this so you don't make the same mistakes as me. So I hope y'all have a great day and enjoy your summer days.